Tēnā koutou e te iwi whānui, en homaina I o tātou marae maha. Tēnā koutou I ngā aitua o te wā. E oku hoa o te rōpu atu matauenga, e mihi atu rā tēnei kia koutou katoa. Koutou ngā kanohi ora, o tātou hoa maha, kua huri ki te pō. I tēnei wā, mō rātau te honore, mō rātau te koloria. Nā reira, ko rātau kia rātau, ko tātau kia tātau, kia ora hui hui tātau katoa. This is the story of the Maori Battalion, told through the experiences of 5 of our comrades. It cannot hope to be a complete record, but at least it tries to demonstrate the price which these young men were prepared to pay for the privileges of citizenship. It is a story about young people who, along with the other units of the New Zealand Division, contributed to the division's fame. We hope that the young people of today can identify with some of the things which motivated Te Rōpū a Tūmatauenga, the 28th Maori Battalion.
E kore rātau e koro heketia, pēnei ia tātou e ora nei. E kore te wā e whakaruruhi, ngā taurā nei e whakakore ia rātau. I te urunga mai o te rā, a tainua ki tōna ngarotanga, ka maumahara tātou ki a rātau.
General, Field Marshal, Rommel, te rua te kau māwaru, ngā tamatoa a tūmatauenga, puta noa I te ao, ka whakatohia, ka whakatapua, ka whakanoa, tēnei karaki whakamaharatanga, I runga I te ingota tokotoru tapu, te atua matua tō tātou kaihanga, whakanohoia tō wairu tapu kia rātau, ata whai tia rātau, manaki tia rātau, ke putei tō rangatiratanga mutunga kore, ko ihu Crete hoki tō mātou ariki, āmine. Rānea tōna aina mai tōro.
The Duke of Gloucester made an inspection of this later bunch of nails in a dictator's coffin. Among the troops inspected on this occasion were many Maoris, men whose destiny is linked with that of the whole British Commonwealth of Nations and who mean to keep it so.
1940 Gourock, Scotland. A Maori Battalion arrive in the United Kingdom keen to protect its shores from the Nazi threat. Another step on the great adventure that has caused many of them to leave their tribal homes 17,000 miles away. They bring with them their language, songs and cultural expressions of war, an easy marriage with the British traditions of army discipline. For the duration of the war, reinforcements from New Zealand will keep the battalion's ranks filled with an average of 800 men, mostly young.
we should do the same things as the other battalions. We didn't want to be mollycoddled or anything. Whatever they did, we had to do it too. And, well, at the same time, I think we were feeling that we'll be better than them.
There was no tribal jealousy, was there, during the war?
I don't think so.
There was rivalry, friendly rivalry, but there wasn't jealousy or antagonism.
No. Even competition among platoons, weren't there?
Oh, yes, amongst
I know
companies.
mine was the smartest in the A company.
Oh, yeah. Their officer spent too much time polishing his shoes and so on. He was all his spick and span.
I can remember Rangi Logan in charge of headquarters, training headquarters to beat the rest of the companies, and he was very, very disappointed the way they were drilling. And Rangi Logan said, "If you had skirts, you'll be cheap mutton."
Marching on to a parade, you see, the A Company would be, of course, first on the mark, and then B Company would march on again, because when the orders to halt were given, everybody was trying to put on a good show, and you hear A Company say, under their breath, "The penny divers." So then C Company would march on, and you'd hear the Rotorua boys say, "The cowboys." Halt! C Company, halt! The cowboys. And of course, so long along the line.
Fears of an invasion of England diminished. In April of 41, the Maori were rushed from training in Egypt to assist in the defense of Greece. It was a catastrophe. The German forces and Luftwaffe overwhelmed them. Hopelessly outnumbered, they were forced to retreat from their first taste of combat. Attention immediately shifted south to the island of Crete. The battalion followed. The increased use of fighter planes and bombers in World War II meant that those who controlled Crete and her airports would have control too over much of the Mediterranean Sea. The gentle existence of the Cretan people would soon be ruptured by every violation that war could offer.
Noch aber ist England im Besitz von Creta.
On the morning of the 20th of May, 1941, we were sitting having breakfast under some wildwood trees just below this mound when we heard a continuous buzz from the sea. And we looked over and the sky was black on the horizon. It was the beginning of the invasion. It was a beautiful sight, and because it was something new, something unique to any warfare, we were dumbfounded, and we looked at the planes in amazement more than anything else. When we got into our positions up here, the planes were flying almost level with the positions we had, and so on, and we could see the doors open with the first parachutists ready to jump and so on, but they flew straight past us, and we couldn't do anything about it, although they were close for any person to shoot at. But above us were fighter planes crisscrossing all the time, only 10 feet above us, so we couldn't do a thing.
Soldier and historian Dan Davin later wrote, "The sight was inexpressibly sinister, for each man dangling carried a death, his own, if not another's." Colonel George Dittmer was given instructions to counterattack. The battalion left their Platanias positions for the German-held areas to the west. As